journey back in time, exploring World War II like you've never seen before. In this video, we'll uncover 10 surprising and lesser-known facts about this pivotal moment in history. Fact number 1, the Ghost Army. During World War II, the Allies employed a remarkable and secretive tactic known as the Ghost Army. This was no ordinary army, it was a decoy unit with a unique mission. Comprising artists, designers, and sound experts, the Ghost Army's objective was to deceive the enemy by creating the illusion of a much larger and more powerful Allied force than actually existed. One of their ingenious tricks involved using inflatable tanks and vehicles. These lifelike decoys, when strategically positioned, appeared as real military units from a distance. But it wasn't just about inflatables. The Ghost Army employed various tactics, including broadcasting fake radio transmissions and creating soundscapes of troop movements to mislead the enemy. Their work was critical in diverting the attention of Axis forces, leading them to believe that major Allied operations were happening in entirely different locations. The Ghost Army's success lay in their ability to sow confusion and buy valuable time for real Allied units. Their covert efforts saved lives and played a significant role in the ultimate Allied victory. It's a testament to the power of creativity and deception in the theater of war, reminding us that sometimes, illusions can be as effective as firepower. Fact number 2, the Christmas Truce of 1914. In the midst of one of the bloodiest conflicts in history, something truly remarkable happened during World War I. It was Christmas Eve 1914, and soldiers from opposing sides, British, French, and German, found themselves entrenched in a brutal and seemingly endless war. But as night fell, an extraordinary event began to unfold. Along some parts of the Western Front, soldiers from both sides initiated an unofficial truce. The spirit of Christmas overcame the animosity of war. Soldiers began to sing carols, and in some cases, they even ventured into no man's land, the dangerous area between opposing trenches. In an act of humanity, they exchanged gifts, cigarettes, food, and trinkets across the battlefield. Perhaps the most iconic moment was when, in some areas, impromptu soccer matches were played between enemies, right in the midst of the war. This Christmas truce was a brief respite from the horrors of war, a moment when humanity shone through the darkness of conflict. Sadly, the truce couldn't last forever. As the days passed, the soldiers were ordered back to their trenches, and the war resumed. But the Christmas Truce of 1914 remains a powerful symbol of humanity's capacity for empathy, even in the most dire circumstances. Fact number 3, the Enigma Machine. World War II witnessed a remarkable battle of wits and technology as Allied code breakers tackled the formidable Enigma Machine. The Enigma Machine, used by the Germans, was a highly sophisticated encryption device capable of creating nearly unbreakable codes. But the Allies, led by brilliant minds like Alan Turing and his team at Bletchley Park, took on the challenge of decrypting these messages. The breakthrough came when British code breakers captured an intact Enigma machine from a German submarine. With this invaluable asset, code breakers were able to reverse engineer the Enigma and develop machines like the bomb to decipher messages. Cracking the Enigma code was no easy feat. The machine's settings changed daily, and there were millions of possible combinations. Despite the challenges, the Allies' relentless efforts paid off. They deciphered crucial military communications, gaining insights into German strategies. This intelligence was instrumental in key operations, including the D-Day landings, where Allied forces successfully invaded Normandy. The story of the Enigma Machine and the code breakers is a testament to human ingenuity and determination in the face of a seemingly unbeatable adversary. Fact number 4, the Flying Tigers. Before the United States officially entered World War II, a group of American volunteer pilots, known as the Flying Tigers, made a significant impact in the Asian theater. These volunteer pilots, led by Claire Lee Chennault, were recruited to aid the Chinese in their fight against Japanese forces. The Flying Tigers were known for their distinctive aircraft with fearsome shark-nose designs, a symbol of their tenacity and strength. Their mission was to protect China and disrupt Japanese air raids, and they did so with great success. One of their most notable accomplishments was the defense of the Burma Road, a vital supply route for the Chinese. Despite facing challenging odds and being vastly outnumbered, the Flying Tigers became a symbol of hope and resilience. Their bravery and combat skills earned them a legendary status, and their contributions were vital in the early years of the war. When the United States officially entered World War II after the attack on Pearl Harbor, the Flying Tigers were incorporated into the U.S. Army Air Forces, but their legacy lived on. The Flying Tigers story is a testament to the courage and determination of volunteer pilots who fought against incredible odds and made a lasting impact on history. Fact number 5. The female code breakers. While the code-breaking efforts of World War II often spotlighted men, a group of remarkable women played a crucial and often overlooked role. These women, working at Bletchley Park and other code-breaking centers, were tasked with decrypting enemy messages and breaking complex ciphers. Their work required incredible attention to detail and a deep understanding of cryptography. One of the most famous female code breakers was Joan Clark, who worked alongside Alan Turing at Bletchley Park. These women played pivotal roles in breaking codes generated by the German Enigma Machine, providing Allied forces with critical intelligence. Their work wasn't just about solving puzzles, it was about saving lives and changing the course of the war. Despite the challenges they faced and the secrecy of their roles, these female code breakers proved that gender was no barrier to making history. Their legacy serves as an inspiration to future generations, reminding us that intelligence knows no gender. Fact number 6. The Battle of Los Angeles. During World War II, a mysterious and dramatic event occurred right on the home front in Los Angeles, California. On the night of February 24 to 25, 1942, anti-aircraft sirens blared as the city went into a state of alert. Reports of unidentified flying objects filled the airwaves. Anti-aircraft guns opened fire, and searchlights illuminated the night sky as what appeared to be enemy aircraft flew over the city. This incident became known as the Battle of Los Angeles, but what exactly was in the skies that night remains a subject of debate. The official explanation was that it was a false alarm, possibly triggered by war nerves and anxiety in the wake of the Pearl Harbor attack. However, some witnesses claimed to have seen strange, glowing objects in the sky, leading to enduring theories about UFOs. The Battle of Los Angeles remains a mystery, a moment when fear and uncertainty during wartime briefly turned the skies over Los Angeles into a battleground. Whether it was a case of mistaken identity, secret military tests, or something more otherworldly, the Battle of Los Angeles remains a curious chapter in World War II history. Fact number 7. The Miracle of Dunkirk. It was May 1940, and the situation seemed dire. Over 300,000 soldiers were stranded and vulnerable to enemy attack. But what followed was nothing short of a miracle. A vast flotilla of civilian boats, including fishing vessels, pleasure craft, and more, answered the call. Under relentless air and artillery attacks, these civilian heroes, along with the Royal Navy, initiated the Dunkirk evacuation, codenamed Operation Dynamo. Despite facing constant danger, these small boats ferried soldiers from the beaches to larger vessels waiting offshore. The operation continued for days, with incredible acts of courage and determination. In the end, over 330,000 soldiers were rescued, defying the odds and allowing the British Army to fight another day. The Miracle of Dunkirk became a symbol of resilience and the strength of the human spirit during times of adversity. It showcased how ordinary people, in extraordinary circumstances, can come together to achieve the extraordinary. Fact number 8. The food fight of World War II. World War II brought not only battles on the front lines but also a different kind of battle on the home front, the battle for food. As the war escalated, nations had to ration food supplies to ensure that troops had enough to eat and to support the war effort. Citizens were issued ration books, which limited the amount and types of food they could purchase. Everything from meat, sugar, and butter to gasoline and tires was in short supply. To make the most of what they had, people became creative in the kitchen, coming up with war recipes that used available ingredients. Victory gardens became a common sight, as people grew their own fruits and vegetables to supplement their diets. These efforts weren't just about ensuring enough food, they were a symbol of solidarity and sacrifice on the home front. The food fight of World War II was not just about surviving the lean times, it was about contributing to the war effort and supporting the troops. It reminds us that even in the face of adversity, communities can come together to meet challenges and make sacrifices for a greater cause. Fact number 9. The RealLife Monuments Men. Amid the chaos of World War II, a group of brave individuals embarked on a mission to protect art and cultural treasures from destruction. These individuals, often referred to as the Monuments Men, were a diverse team of art historians, museum curators, and archaeologists from allied nations. Their mission was to track down and recover stolen art, protect historic landmarks, and prevent the loss of centuries of cultural heritage. One of their most significant achievements was the recovery of countless stolen artworks, including pieces by renowned artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. The Monuments Men faced immense challenges, often working near the front lines and in danger from enemy fire. Their dedication saved countless pieces of art and history, ensuring that future generations could appreciate the world's cultural treasures. Their legacy extends far beyond the war, as the importance of preserving cultural heritage remains a vital mission today. The Monuments Men remind us that even in the darkest times, the preservation of art and culture is worth fighting for. Fact number 10, the impact today. The legacy of World War II continues to shape our world in profound ways, even decades after the conflict ended. One of the most significant outcomes of the war was the reshaping of national borders and the birth of the United Nations, an organization committed to global peace and cooperation. The war's lessons also gave rise to a commitment to human rights, leading to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948. The technological advancements during World War II laid the foundation for innovations like computers, jet engines, and space exploration. The Holocaust, a tragic chapter in history, has spurred global efforts to combat hatred, intolerance, and genocide. The cultural impact is also evident in literature, film, and art that continue to explore the complexities of the war. Today, veterans of World War II are honored and remembered for their sacrifices, and their stories are passed down to younger generations. In essence, World War II has left an indelible mark on our world, influencing the way we approach diplomacy, human rights, technology, and art. As we reflect on the past, we are reminded that the lessons of World War II continue to shape our present and future. And there you have it, 10 surprising facts about World War II that have added depth to our understanding of this historic period. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating history content.